has been far too long since I have done an author highlights video, so to rectify that, I am here today to film an author highlights video. Today we are going to be talking about Sebastien De Castell and the Great Coat series. Hello everyone, it is Sam and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am excited about today's video because I am doing something I have not done in far too long, and that is an author highlights video where I showcase a new favorite author or even an old favorite and tell you about their books. So today we're talking about Sebastien De Castell. So I discovered Sebastien De Castell, the wonderful author of the Great Coat series this year, and he has hands down become one of my favorite authors from this year and has written some of my favorite books from this year because these books, guys, A++. The series follows our three main protagonists of Falkio, Barasti, and Kest, and they were once a part of the band called the Great Coats. The Great Coats were formed by the king in order to serve justice throughout the land and create a land of peace and harmony amongst all of the people. But unfortunately, the nobles hated the king and basically overthrew him, and now the Great Coats have been exiled, they're reviled throughout the land, but before the king died, he laid out a task for each of his Great Coats, and none of them knew what the other one's tasks were. So Falkio, Brast, and Kesti, Falkio being the head of the Great Coats, the Great Cantor at the time, are setting out to figure out what these tasks were and to kind of unite the kingdom into a time of peace once again. The series itself will be a total of 4 books, I think. There might be a 5th one, I cannot remember, but I will definitely leave that information down below, but I'm pretty sure it's 4 books, but 3 of them are out. The first book, of course, being Traitor's Blade. Book 2 is Knight's Shadow, and the 3rd book, which came out this year, is Saint's Blood. And I have to say, guys, these books are so good. I mean, I have a hard time choosing a favorite. Saint's Blood might be my favorite so far because it was pretty damn epic, but just the story itself and the way that he's weaving everything together is absolutely brilliant. The story kind of reminds me of a mix between the Three Musketeers and the Lies of Locke Lamora. Three Musketeers being one of my favorite books and the Lies of Locke Lamora being one of my favorite series, the Gentleman Bastard series. So it's a perfect combination, but he also makes it something new. He kind of chooses the best little elements from those 2 books and then melds them into something particularly awesome and fantastic. His writing is fabulous. He weaves the plot lines together very well. Where the story is going is not at all where I expected, so there's been some very big surprises. He weaves a lot of humor into his narration, which I really like, and it's definitely my type of humor, and I love humor in my books because who doesn't like to laugh? I mean, come on. His characters are very well drawn. There's characters that you think are nothing at the beginning and they end up becoming big players in the story, and just overall I've been super impressed with his books and his writing style, and I cannot wait to get more from this author. Like, he's definitely an emerging author, but he definitely deserves a lot more love and praise than he's been getting because his books are absolutely fantastic and I highly recommend them. All 3 of them have been 5-star reads for me, and I don't give out 5 stars very willingly. Like, I can be a little bit harsh, I suppose, and picky with my books, especially with fantasy, since I've been reading fantasy for almost 20 years now. So I get pretty picky, but this is definitely something new. It's very fresh and it's new, and I just really have been enjoying it, and I highly recommend everyone to check out this author and his books because I can definitely see great things coming from him in the years to come. Alright guys, that is it for my author highlights on Sebastien De Castell and his Great Coat series. You'll have to let me know if you have read this series and what your thoughts are on it because I would love to know, so let me know down in the comments. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and until next time, happy reading. Bye! It has been an infinitely long time and I just went downhill really fast. It has been quite that ISO is too high. I've had a lot of coffee. It's kicking in now. Hi, my name is Sam and I'm over-caffeinated, and I'm also trying to knock off my fox. Hello everyone, it is Sam and I am excited about today's. That was so awkward. Okay, let's start over. Basically, the Great Coat series is about a band of people. What the fuck am I saying? We're once part of the Great Coats. The Great Coats were a group of people. They're people and they did people-y things. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I got this. I got this. I don't